This is Tom Fox. I live in the Texas Hill Country. On Friday, July 4th, Kirk County saw the worst flooding it has ever seen. At this point, as I'm recording this podcast, nearly 70 people have been found dead, and there are many, many more people still missing. I'm going to ask you to please consider a donation to the Hill Country Flood Relief Fund. I've listed it in the show notes. I know it's a little bit unusual to make this request, but I can't tell you the tragedy that has unfolded in my home county over the 4th of July weekend. Thank you for your consideration. And now, on to the Daily Compliance News. The Daily Compliance News for July 8, 2025, the Learning on the Job edition. We begin with that story from the Financial Times, which reports that on-the-job learning has been upended by both AI and hybrid work. The impact of remote working on training new bankers has been devastating. According to Jamie Dimon, younger people are being left behind. He spoke about the importance of the apprenticeship model, but you can't have that in the Zoom world. Now you face the double threat of AI because junior staff are spending less time observing and listening to senior colleagues and more time with generative AI because it makes obsolete many of the tasks which have long been the building blocks of professional knowledge. This is in a variety of professional industries, from auditors to law firms to big investment banks. So we're going to have to come up with another way to do training for juniors in professions. Next up from Business Insider. Many corporate leaders are embracing AI in theory, but falling short when it comes to execution. According to Daniel Priest, who was named PricewaterhouseCoopers' first AI chief a year ago. With generative AI radically reshaping how everything from accounting and human resources to sales and marketing gets done, a CEO's leadership skills are being put to test. How they go about their AI strategy will likely mean the difference between achieving greater cost savings and faster growth. It's a disruptive journey that needs to be managed, and how many leaders are managing that journey. Next up, another story from the Financial Times. And in this story, the FT editorial board absolutely skewers BCG, saying the episode raises serious questions over processes at the global consulting firm. And this, of course, is the work that BCG had done modeling Gaza reconstruction and the throwing out of Gazans from the Gaza Strip. So when the FT editorializes against your company, it is a bad day at BlackRock. And BCG has portrayed the involvement of its staff in such ethically and politically contentious work as driven by two senior partners who did not follow approved processes. It said that a U.S. BCG team who had provided pro bono support intended to operate alongside relief efforts, but the partners did not disclose the full nature and misled senior management into believing the effort had full multilateral support. If there's ever a demonstration for a need of ongoing due diligence and ongoing monitoring of high-risk enterprises, whether it's pro bono work or not, you can see where BCG got into trouble, and this is going to be an ethical blemish on them for quite some time. And finally, from the NL Times, reports that the Netherlands falls short on anti-corruption measures for top officials. The country continues to lag in effectively combating corruption and improving integrity among its highest government officials, according to the European anti-corruption group Greco. The findings were released in a report earlier this week. As I said at the start of this podcast, we had perhaps the worst tragedy to ever hit my home county in its history over this weekend, and myself and my family are fine, but multiple others who lost loved ones, lost family members, are obviously not fine. So if you can find your way to help with any donation, I would greatly appreciate it. This is Tom Fox. Thank you very much. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.